What's rockin', YouTubers? This is Matt the StarCraft game back for game 2 between Onibaku Saga, better known as MarinekingPRIME, and the Red Zerg bad guy. We are on the GSL version of Tal'Darim Altar, and this is a great map for Zerg. Easily able to macro if you're that type of player. Though again, MarinekingPRIME, if he's going to scout you early, he may put on that early pressure, like we did see in that last game, where he was able to quickly shut down bad guy with such early pressure, forcing him to stop making drones and make a bunch of Zerglings, really hurting his economy and letting him, MarinekingPRIME, in fact, catch up in the economy from his quick, like, push and cheesy-ish move, and able to expand and keep ahead of the bad guy the rest of the game. The reason I love this map here is because of how easy it is to expand. You have that second base right here that's all but just secure. Most of the time you'll see some sort of wall off, a 3 barracks wall off here, securing this expansion. If you want to grab your third, typically you would want to grab this one right here because it's much shorter ground distances. Granted, it's got 2 alleyways of attack here and right here. But it's much easier to defend than this one right here, because though this is short air distance, it's right over the ledge. It is the longest walk for any Marine or drone or Zergling ever. They will get their daily dose of exercise doing so, but they probably won't get there to defend it before it dies from whatever enemy pressure is putting it on. And we have another cheesy looking build from MarinekingPRIME, building a barracks right in the middle of the map. Wow, what is he doing? Does he know where his Zerg partner is? No, he does not. He has no idea, but he's dropping a double Rax right in the center of the Marine, allowing short rush distances compared to where he is spawned, but he needs to find his Zerg before this is at all useful. Is this going to be enough? MarinekingPRIME really pulling out all the punches in this tournament, really put on the early pressure against this Zerg, so we'll see what happens here. Right in the middle of the map, that's absolutely stunning, and where are these queued up to? Let's follow this. Whoop, no, he's checking out, right over here to the Xel'Naga watchtower. So just quickly grabbing whatever watchtower we can. We're going to pull this guy back. Let's see where he's going. Kind of queued up. He's going to be scouting around, it looks like. So we'll see what happens there. We have Overlord kind of gooping his way around this way. We have another one gooping his way this way. So the scouting's going to take 10.5 years, though we do have the drone, so the drone does know. Does the drone know about the proxy racks? No, he does not. Completely skip the center of the map. So that's going to catch him by surprise. He's going to come in here and say, what? Wait, no barracks? It's 3 minutes in. There's no barracks, and he has a double supply depot. Wait a minute, what's going on? That is going to cue some cheesiness, so this drone is going to have to start looking around. He's going to start looking for proxy racks or something. He knows something's going on, but it's going to be too late. Marines already on the way. Zerglings are popping out. I apologize, I forgot about the production tab. That is my fault. We have Marines in the way. We have more Zerglings. We have a bunch of Zerglings, so he knows something fishy is going on. He has grabbed that early Speedling, so we'll see what happens here. But he knows Marines are on, so he knows absolutely 100% that there is racks in the middle of the map. He's going to continue. He's going to skip over those Zerglings and say, screw it, I'm just going to drop a bunker right outside his base, it looks like. And really put on some early pressure, again, forcing a crisis management situation here. We're going to wall in the Zerg with double bunkers. This is absolutely interesting. Very curious to see what happens. The Zerglings are going to come in here and try to do some damage, but are they going to be able to do anything? There's a wall of SCVs here. He's going to pull back all of his guys into this mineral patch right here, and then bam, this is actually a technique that, I don't know if anybody has seen it before, where you will grab all your workers and tell them to mine on one mineral, and then when the enemies come into the middle, you have them mine another mineral, and they'll literally glide over the enemies, and right when they're over the enemies, you hit 1A, and they will quickly spread and surround all the enemies, not allowing them to move and take a ton of damage and die in the process. We did 2 bunkers. He's dropping a Spine Crawler and a bunch of Zerglings. He is not going to be able to get out of his base. This is not good for a bad guy here. He is completely trapped 100%. He needs to get the creep spread going just a little bit so he can move his Spine Crawler. I don't think this is going to be close enough for it to do anything. He has Speedling upgrades, but they are all but useless at this point, completely trapped. And we have a double more barracks dropping. What is going on here? He does have that dropping down now, the creep tumor, but it's going to be shot down by the leftover Marines. They're getting in the bunker now. They're going to quickly start shooting down whatever Zerglings they can. So this is full. Another double bunkers here. I'm surprised he hasn't moved these up, but they are continuing to produce. So there is a little hole here, but he's got it blocked up with an SCV and a few Marines. Sorry, just the SCV, not Marines. It's the flowers, Mathis, not Marines. I know they look the same, but he is going to finish this wall off with the supply depot, allowing him to raise it and lower it. I have not seen something crazy like this in a long time. This is a very, very entertaining. Finally dropping that creep tumor to get that building so the creep can spread his way along, but he's going to find that he's going to be too little too late. He is 100% trapped. If we look at the units tab worker-wise, He is completely even here with Bad Guy, or even one ahead. Banelings are on the way, so potential Baneling bust on this wall. Quickly jumping in his barracks now to fight off that queen. There we go. A bunch of Zerglings trying to surround those Marines and kill off whatever he can. He's got a few of them. 1, 2 Marines down. And here they go trying to Baneling bust. He's going to quickly leave his Marines. He's going to quickly bring that down, but he's got a million Marines waiting for him. 2 more barracks to continue to produce. And there he goes. Not going to be able to do much. Is he going to build more bunkers? Yes, he is. 1 more bunker, but he's not before that spine crawler inches his way forward ever so slightly. Continuing to do what he's doing. Really screwing Bad Guy over. This is very fun to watch. Another barracks dropping down, not allowing any movement whatsoever. Now, moving that and allowing it to build right there is probably going to cost that spine crawler its life. No, it is going to scare him away with those Marines, but it's going to burrow and start poking away at the bunker. Is he going to get the guys in the bunker in time? It looks like yes. Is it in range? Yes, it is. He's going to lose that spine crawler unless he moves it just barely far away. That barracks is still building. He may be able to stop it. Good transfuse to keep that up. He needs that alive as long as possible. More Banelings on the way to Baneling bust that bunker, probably get that down, but all these Marines really living up to his name, MarinekingPRIME. Oh, and those Banelings barely doing anything whatsoever. That is not good, but those Banelings are more on the way. He's forcing more Zerglings, not allowing him to drone up. He can't drone up. He can't even move outside his base. The creep tumor on this corner, I like that placement here, allowing it, but he's going to kill off those creep tumors, pushing him back. That is not good for Bad Guy. Really stuck. Not able to do anything. If we look down here, he is just building more supply depots to allow more Marines. He knows he has this game essentially in the bag, it looks like, so we'll see what happens here. Continuing to produce those Marines. Ah, man, if I was Bad Guy, I'd be crying right now. I like this little spine crawler building under the trees. Like, maybe they won't see me if I just build under the trees here. Banelings pushing on in now. Are they going to be able to do anything? Blowing up, and yes! They're able to take that bunker down, but allowing those Marines to move on in. They've got 6 more Banelings. Oh, going to kill as many Banelings as can. Good split by those Marines, so if any of those Banelings explode, barely killing anything. So as you can see there, he did a good Marine split, not allowing those Banelings to really do any damage at all. Moving in those now, trying to start attacking that spine crawler. It is not going to live to see another day. He did not get the cancel off, it looks like, so that's wasted 100 minerals right there. And these Marines really just kind of keeping him poked in. He looks like he's trying to starve him right now, continuing to force those Zerglings, excuse me. And 3 more Banelings on the way. He doesn't have really the gas to support it. He doesn't want to put any more guys in gas, because any guys on gas is no guys mining minerals, and that is not a good situation to be in, especially with this heavy harassment here. And just, yeah, it looks like he's going to stick with this. I don't know, man. If I were, what do you think, guys? Like, if you were in this position, what would you do? If you were this Bad Guy, what could you possibly do? Would you go for, like, layer tech? Would you try to just turtle up and layer tech? Go for some roaches? Let me know. This is an interesting situation. I've never seen something so like aggressive and yet passive. I really think he could have pushed in a few times and really ended this, but he hasn't. Losing all those Marines, and those Banelings are really going to push out now. He's going to be able to do anything. They're blowing up, killing off that bunker, but he's got so many Marines waiting. 5 barracks producing straight Marines. He can expand if he wants to. So yeah, tell me what you guys would do. I think this is going to be it. He's pulling the drones off the line. That's usually the last act of desperation. And he's going to kill off all those drones now, even though he's just microing back, knowing he's wiping out the enemy's economy, surrounding them if he can with Zerglings, but not really doing much. And now he's just going to finish everything up. I think this is going to be it for Bad Guy. Losing a 2-0 in this best of 3. Fun to watch. Very interesting playstyle. Just dropping a mule for some reason. Not quite sure what that mule is for, but he's going to run these Zerglings out and go for that quick counterattack and hopefully maybe a base race, but this mule is just going to chill him. Maybe he just really wanted to watch. Up in space, he was like, "Send me down, boss." We're like, "Why? We don't need you." Yeah, but I want to see everything up close. And that's the last moment of his life, since the mules only last about like a minute. So, poor guy. And there's the GG. And there is Bad Guy losing 2-0. Really aggressive and cheesy-esque kind of build, but not the all-in you would expect. It's really hard to do an all-in cheese with Terran. They are the hardest to do a cheesy all-in with. But either way, really fun to watch. Let me know what you guys would have done in that situation. Completely walled in by Terran, just constant Marine production. That was interesting. Fun to watch either way. Oh well. This is Mathis StarCraft signing off, and I'll see you guys next cast.